Time! I'm really excited. Why? Because it's liquidity hunting season, folks. So be very careful out there, and it's go time. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.84. I do feel like, this is just my feeling here, my gut feeling says another dump is imminent. Though, don't listen to me, because this isn't financial advice. Please like today's video. Thank you. I really much appreciate it, guys. So, in today's video, we got a bunch of Riddler connections, guys, to the United Nations, Donald Trump, David Schwartz, and 589, to TradFi coming on board, guys, and integrating with Ripple's technology. So there's a bunch of stuff to talk about. First things first, breaking: Donald Trump Jr. followed Ripple's X account. What's happening here? Right? He knows what's brewing, guys. He's part of the Trumps here. Right? So if he knows about Ripple, you don't think he'd like talk to his dad and he's like, hey, you should probably check out what XRP is. No, he doesn't even need to say that. Why? Because Donald Trump knew 10 years ago. Since XRP's creation, you guys understand what's going on. But this, a follow from Donald Trump Jr., guys, it's like a public NDA disclosure, if you guys didn't realize. Okay? He basically said Ripple has the craziest check mark, and it's confirmed, guys. Okay, so that's why he followed. He didn't need to, but just to publicly show everyone for the requirement, for the condition to be met, guys, he did. Okay, now while all that stuff is going on, but guess what's going on with Bitcoin? Breaking: BlackRock just sold $980 million worth of Bitcoin. This happened during that dump, I believe, but this was just yesterday. Okay, guess what though? When we talk about Bitcoin, right? You guys remember that Bitcoin liquidity will flow into XRP here, right? The money will travel from Bitcoin to XRP. And I'm thinking here that BlackRock, because there's a lot of talks about BlackRock today, right? With the news that just came out, they're getting ready for the XRP ETFs to launch. Not to mention, they're going to file their own rather shortly, probably by the end of this year. I'm thinking again, November, December is my time frame here. Okay, we were the only people to call it. I'm telling you. Okay, I would sell Bitcoin too. The upside is not worth it compared to XRP. It's unlimited, literally, right? Literally, this time period of autumn and fall, where the leaves fall, it's going to be a liquidity hunting season. I could guarantee, I'm just saying it right here, right now, you're the first person to hear it from my mouth, that XRP said to prepare. I think we're going to go up and down very hard and very quickly, guys. Okay, in all types of direction. Now, guys, let's start from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is called quite interesting. For Mr. Poole, he told us to watch out for fall. Okay, and it's official. We have entered are about to enter Q4, where things will get spicy. Today's timestamp, 9/23, September 23rd, we got overnight. Right, sleep cozy tonight, and don't let the bed bugs bite, guys. Okay, and here comes David Schwartz. David Schwartz is such a legend, guys. This got me super excited because he subliminally told everyone here about 589. You know, he no longer can say 589, guys, just plainly, right? He has to give it like in a subliminal message from David Schwartz. He just updated his profile picture right here. Okay, I'm like, I've seen him somewhere before. I couldn't pinpoint it, but look at this. David Schwartz's new profile picture is Jack Black, action figure of the movie Minecraft. There it is. Right, but why Minecraft? Wait a minute, Jack Black. Whoa, this is diabolical. Why? Because someone pointed out my hero JB. Wait a second. Right, JB, 4 days after whatever happens to JB, guys, is your last chance to buy. Now, I'm not saying anything. That was from a different Riddler who said that. Right, to watch out for JB. David Schwartz's profile picture is literally JB, Jack Black. So, Benoves cracked the code here. David Schwartz profile picture change. David Schwartz equal Minecraft Steve. Okay, now Minecraft release date was May 17th, 2009. Now, why is this significant, guys? Because if we just do a little bit of calculations here in numerology, well, we got May is the 5th month where the sun, right, shines ever so brightly on that BG123 calendar. May, and then we got sun, right? So May sun, and then 1 plus 7 is 8, most definitely, and then 9, guys, which is 09, right? You drop the 0, so we got 589 right there. Amazing. A connection, right? Now on here, what's fascinating is there's a bunch of dates here, guys. We got May, November as well, and October. May, November, October. Interesting. October, November, huh? Could something be brewing? Now, talking about dates and numbers, the box office for this Minecraft movie, right? It's right now at 957.8 million, which comes out to what? 589, 95, right? So David Schwartz is still saying it, guys, in plain sight, right? You just have to dig a little bit deeper to realize the message he's sending out. You must hold for 589, right? Now 589 isn't just a number, random number thrown out there. It's actually the goal that you can't buy with money. From Tony Valentino. Loading. What is? Well, he says XRP mentioned by Trump, checkmark, right? I think with the stockpile. We got pro crypto SEC chair, checkmark. Stablecoin regulations are for our LUC, checkmark. SEC case resolution, checkmark. Next, BlackRock XRP ETF. We said it too, right? I think it's gonna happen Q4 during that price explosion to new all-time highs. I have this extreme gut feeling that it will happen. XRP mentioned by Musk. Wow, that's going to be like a very crazy white swan event because Elon Musk only has mentioned 2 coins, Bitcoin and Dogecoin, I'm pretty sure. The third, it all comes by 1, 2, 3s, right? Maybe XRP's mentioned next. $100 per XRP, he says, on the table. $50 silver, $4,000 gold, and $19K for Bitcoin. Whoa, that's crazy, huh? Again, flipping the switch while everything else crashes. Here's a few connections from Trump, guys. So now, escalator at UN headquarters immediately stops as Trump and Melania step on it shortly after arriving. Okay, so here they are, guys, going up the escalator. Now check this out, just randomly, right? Stops right there. But wait a second. So they didn't care. They just kept moving it forward, guys. Okay. Now the escalator stopping is actually quite symbolic, right? Does that mean the cogs in the machine is about to fully stop, right? Like perhaps a reset. Nothing happens by accident, especially when the damn president is at your location. Okay. There are no coincidences, but when we talk about the escalator, again, this image is very creepy. This one lady, when she's all alone, just going up, guys, very interesting, right? And it says right beside her, for the poster, right? The poster says, "Supernova, expect the unexpected." Expect the unexpected. I'm ready, no doubt about it. So Trump visited the UN today, guys, headquarters. Okay, you guys see the flag over there, guys. Here's a picture from Big Short, which confirmed the United Nation, right? The United Nations. So the Riddler is 100% new, guys. Now, check this out. The same picture, right, from Mr. Poole. Look at this. But guess what? It was stated in the at the UN today. Okay, look at what she says right here. This is mind-boggling.
We are literally now at a crossroads, a make it or break it moment, politically, financially.
Exactly. Not only did she say politically, but as well as financially. We're at a break it or make it moment, right? We're at the crossroads. Which path will they take, right? No matter the outcome, it's going to be XRP though, You guys realize this, right? In this globalized digital world, we'll work together and accelerate the global pact for the future. Most definitely. Then we have Trump saying the UN is funding a bunch of stuff here, right? Talking about the UN, those who puppet Western nations are imploding Western nations, funding it with our dollars. Time to cut the peg, right? Is that what the puppet here is for? Okay, now talking about puppets and puppet strings, it's cut from Ripple Red Alert. This reminds me of that Bitcoin picture from Mr. Pool as well. You guys remember it was cut, right? And then it just fell. Or no, it wasn't cut, but when it gets cut, again, they're no longer in control, right? The system, shall we say. From the SEC, we'll be hosting a joint roundtable with CFTC on September 29th to discuss regulatory harmonization priorities between our agencies. September 29th, literally the same exact date as September 29th. Crazy confirmation. Then, again, a lot of confirmations was within today's video. Donald Trump and Mr. Poole, the Trump administration's autism action plan. Okay, they got a plan going on for this, guys. From Mr. Poole, top 10 misconceptions about autism. Look at that, right? So Mr. Poole got confirmed again from Donald Trump, guys, and it's crazy, most definitely. Talking about BlackRock, right, and today's news, guess what? From Mr. Poole, BlackRock, Howard Moon, literally a Blackstone or BlackRock, right? The ship, Vanguard, again, all these institutions will have to accept this new era, guys, and this XRP, most definitely, right? So don't get priced out here. Stay with the package. Enjoy the show. Right here, another picture, guys, right? So these institutions will be jumping on board extremely soon, because if they don't, they will die, but they got the orders that they must. Ripple and Securitize have partnered to enhance the adoption of our LUSD, right? So here's a better explanation. I think this is I don't know, CEO perhaps, or one of the people over there at Securitize.
There is the breaking news that I want to get into with you. Ripple and Securitize are enabling Ripple stablecoin RLUSD for smart contract functionality for BlackRock's BUIDL and VanEck's VBIL. Let's talk about it. What does this integration allow BUIDL and VBIL holders to do? Why does it matter?
When Ripple invested in our company, they used to tell us, today we focus on cross-border payments, but one day we want to do more things, and tokenization is something one day we want to get into. And that has taken many, many years to happen. But if you look at their progression the last couple of years, they've, bought a custody business, or they do custody now, they have a prime brokerage business, and they just recently launched their own stablecoin.
So if you guys don't realize, Ripple is indeed itself turning itself into a spider, where a spider has a bunch of legs, right, and maybe even eyes, but look at the webs, right? Travels everywhere, perhaps. Okay, is that what XRP is trying to do here? Becoming the hub of the new financial system. They have everything.
So it's a natural next step for them to get into tokenization, and in this case, they're doing it through supporting us as a liquidity provider using the new stablecoin RLUSD. So as soon as this gets announced, we're going to have basically a provision of RLUSD on-chain where people will be able to take either BUIDL or VBIL, and will be able to basically liquidate it against to get liquidity instantly without having to wait for market hours to be able to kind of do the TradFi liquidation of the treasuries.
And was that not possible prior?
It was possible with other stablecoins, but in a less effective way. And then at the end of the day, we need to have as much liquidity as possible, and we need to have as much variety of stablecoins as possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they needed RLUC, guys. Right, exactly. That's what we literally talked about. Prior to joining BlackRock, Mr. Mitchnick spent time at Ripple. Right, then we got how much more news? Options now trading on Rex, Osprey, XRP, and Doge ETFs. Look at this, right? We got the spot XRP ETF here, but on top of that, it's now options are available, guys. Okay, which adds more options, no pun intended, but as well as leverage here. Crazy. And the last one for today from Cointelegraph, latest HSBC rolls out cross-border tokenized deposits starting with Ant International. HSBC, who worked at HSBC? Well, Chris Larsen. Okay, the board is as follows. Chris Larsen, an executive chairman of Ripple. Why is Ripple everywhere and everything? You guys see? The fountain for today's video comes from XRP HODL. This entire movie ends 3:23, which is today's date, because it's mirrored 9, right? Let's see what happens. I think it's only the beginning, though. Not financial advice. Crazy times, for sure. I think it's going to get even crazier here rather shortly. But not financial advice. Please like today's video. Thank you. What is that? Sophie's Videos. See ya.